Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky.
So put your hands on my body and swing that round for me, baby. You know I love it when the music's loud, but come and strip that down for me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That down, girl. Love when you hit the ground.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Strip that down, girl. Love when you hit the ground.
Don't stop, turn it on, turn it up, make it louder.
So we can feel forever, yeah, feel together, be real together, and no one can stop me when I taste that feeling. So no one can stop me when I taste that feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down.
No, not angrily! There's my cake now! Oh my gosh. You have one inside somewhere? We're done here! Lost near my cake. Okay. I'm done. The little red silver button. It has a little red dot on it. Hello, everybody, I'm Wild. Woo! So, I don't know if you're listening to this video. I am blurry because it's not focusing, Lenny. I'm sorry, I dropped him a minute ago and it was a very painful fall. So I'm sorry about that, Lenny, but will you focus? This is why I got a new camera, Lenny, okay? Okay, so in this video, as you can see, I am not doing my normal video type thing that at least I haven't done this kind of video in a while. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit sick still, it's because I still am, but I'm trying to get back into the groove of video making stuff, yeah. As you can see, in front of me, I have a line of stoof. A line of stoof. The stoof from my birthday. This isn't all of it, by the way, I'm just saying. This is not all the stoof. The only stoof that you see right here in front of you that is from my birthday is this little thing that you can barely see. This little thing, which has more to it than just that. And then this thing. And this. And then this camera, which also you can barely see because it's pitch black in my room. I'm gonna turn this light on, actually, because that might be a good idea. Light. Let there be light, if I can find it. Oh my gosh, okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Okay, so you can see the camera now, which I have not named yet. We have Lenny. I should name him something that rhymes with Lenny. We have this thing, which I will explain later, and this, and this, and all this. So this little thing, which you can't really see over here. Actually, these glasses. This little squishy thing, and then this mouse pad, and then this keyboard. And yeah, oh, also these pictures, which I put up here because I wanted them up somewhere, so I put them up there. And I put this balloon up here too. There are also balloons in my floor. Okay, so let's get into the gist of what I'm talking about in this video. This is a birthday haul kind of thing. Not really a haul, just like stuff I got for my birthday. It's not really a haul. Man, I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I haven't been moving, so like, why am I out of breath? It's too much talking. I haven't talked in a minute to a camera, so I feel weird talking to a camera. This stuff does not include the clothes I got. I will not be showing all the clothes I got because there's a lot. My nanny got me some stuff, but I also bought some stuff at the mall when we went, so yeah. This being one of the things I bought at the mall, the glasses, not the person wearing them, which is kind of ironic because, I mean, you have an eye patch, you can't really see through both of them, so we can you give them back to me, sir? Thank you. Okay, so these glasses right here are one of the things I bought at the mall. Cost me, I think, $10. But it was worth it because I love them. And yeah, so now I'm going to explain what everything is and everything that I got. And this isn't all the stuff. There is this thing over here. Give me this. Got this little camera bag that says Canon on it because that's the type of camera I have. And it's just like the little bag that holds it. It's got the charger and stuff in it. And extra battery, all that stuff. Which the battery's right here. Yeah, it's a really good camera. It also came with a lens, which doesn't normally come on it. Like, see how I'll show you what I mean. This little lens right here isn't normally on here. I had to put it on. If you just screw it a little, here we go. It'll come right off. See? Okay. So here's the real lens and what it looks like, and then it's got this little thing over here that closes the thingy. So yeah, this came with, I think, a pack that we, it had a kit that came with it, and this lens is one of the things. So let me just put my little lens back on here because it's delicate and I don't want to get it dirty. So, that's the camera, just a little bit of the camera. So, it's also got a flip screen, so like it flips out, it's gonna turn on. And it also flips like this, so you can see yourself in the camera. But it's telling me right now that the lens, the cover is on, but still. So, that's the camera. It also has a bunch of features over here, like a microphone input and stuff, which this was supposed to go into, but I recently found out that the microphone I got for the camera, that microphone does not work with this type of camera, so I'm gonna have to be finding a new microphone for this camera to use so I have better audio in my videos like this. I am currently using my old camera still, Lenny. I wanted to use him for this video because I wanted you guys to see the camera, because I know I'm going to be recording with it a lot more. You can see all the smudges on it. Yeah, that's the camera. We're going to close this because I want it to go off. Let me turn it off because I don't want it to die. No, turn off. It is a Canon Vixia HFR 700. That's the type of camera I have. So yeah, that's the type of camera I have right now. I'm sure in the future I'll get better cameras, but this is the one I'm going to be using for a while. I also have two cameras now because I have Lenny still. Hello Lenny, how are you? I'm sorry there's a lot of cuts in this video and a lot of blurry moments just because I just don't have the strength to deal with Lenny's bullcrap right now. And I'm also coughing and sneezing a lot. So yeah, this is my new camera. This is the camera I got for my birthday. You saw a little clip of what it looks like. I changed some of the settings since then though. Since the last time you saw me record with it. I might switch in this video to this camera so you guys can see the settings on it now. See what it looks like now. Yeah, look how long my fingernails are. Like, that's just unhealthy. I don't know. Most girls like having long fingernails. I don't really care. This is the camera, and now we're gonna go over what this little thing is that I got. And you might, when you see it, it might look really weird to you, or you might know what it is. But if you don't, it's called, I think the thing on top of here is called a cold shoe. A cold shoe. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what this thing is up here. The microphone has a thing on the bottom of it that will go on top of this. And then the camera screws into this thing down here. So like the bottom of the camera, that thing right there, the little hole, will screw into this. Kind of like how a tripod works, but this is so you can put the camera on this thing and then put it onto your tripod with that thing at the bottom. And then you can put a microphone and a light or something up here, and then you'll have like a microphone going, a light aiming at your face, and a camera down here. So it's like, it's just more slots for you to have on top of your tripod, basically. And this is the top of my tripod. I don't know why it's up here still, but this thing right here will screw into my camera. That's what this thing does. I grab this little bar thing, or I stick my fingernail in there, I just spin it in circles. And then this thing either screws up or goes down. And that belongs to this thing down here, which is a tripod, and it's in its case right now. I feel so fancy when I hold it, because it's like a whole case for a tripod. Let me get it out of here, though. I might have to take a step back to get this whole thing in here, but this is the tripod, if I can get my camera to focus. This is the tripod. It is awesome. I might like set it on the ground so you guys can see it better. Please ignore how dirty my floor is, but this is the tripod. It extends really tall as well, like it's as tall as me. But then, just when you think it can't get any taller, this little thing, where is it? Where did it go? Where's the bar? There it is. Just when you think the thing, I'll put it on my bed actually. Just ignore my bed. It's fine. Oh, I also got that bag for my nanny as well. So, just when you think the thing can't get any taller, this little bar right here, you bring it up and then you twist it. Which way do you twist it? I can't remember how you twist it. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah, you twist it and it get like the top of the tripod. If I can get a hold of it, that'd be great. It's hard to do this with one hand, okay? So the bar's all the way twisted up. I'm gonna back up all the way to my wall. Why would you, oh crap, the light switch, okay. Why would you need a tripod that's already freakishly tall, but one that gets this big? Like, why would you need this? I guess it's pretty awesome though, like I love it. But I'm gonna put it back down. I've also got one of these things that tells you like where you're aiming and stuff, a little water droplet or whatever's in that thing right there, I don't know what it's called. It extends 3 times with these little bars right here. Like they all stick out like that. There, like that. And then you can just extend it. But I'm not going to right now because that takes forever to fold back up. It turns left and right and up and down. Which my other tripod that I had, let me get it. Also, I broke my other tripod because this is the top of the tripod and it fell off. I lost the bar that made the thing move up and down. But it only moves up and down, this one that I have right here. It only moves like up and down like this. That's all it does. And look how big it is. It's so little. And then you look over here at this one, and this one moves every direction you need it to. And it's huge, just don't forget that. So, this thing right here is where the top goes. So let me get the little top of it here. So basically what you do is you pull this thing back, and you slide this in there, basically. And then you put your camera on top of it, and you move it around wherever you want to aim it, and it's awesome. So yeah. And then this little bar right here, it like folds down so it doesn't get in the way, but if you want to raise it up a little, you just gotta grab this and like twist it, and then the thing gets taller. So yeah, we've seen how that works though, so let's just fold that back down again. And then you just fold it up at the bottom, and it lays down, and then it's a nice lovely little tripod. Oh, also the feet like move around different directions. This one's just stands there, but this one's awesome. Look at it, it's so cool. I love you. I think I have a problem. I'm obsessed with my tripod. Okay, let's go back to the next item. My nose, like as soon as I hit record, the camera, by the way, started running, so I'm sorry if I sound like I'm even more sick than I did before. This thing goes on top of the tripod. We've established this thing, and the camera. We also established the camera, so let's put that over here. So yeah, what else is there to go over? This thing is easy to go over. I need a little thing out of the camera actually for this thing, but let's let Rocky sit back there in the background. Hello. So this thing, if you're wondering what this is, it is a USB that goes in your computer, obviously. If you don't know what a USB is, that's what it does. And the reason it looks the way it does is because if you take the back off, this is how I move videos over from my new camera to my computer. So, right, this thing right here, if I can close it again. So the SD card's right in here. Boop. Then you just like press down on it, and it just comes right out. Ta-da! And then you open up the back of this little thing, the USB, and you put the little SD card in it. You put it in facing the side like that, and then you just put it in like that, and then it's in. And then you take off the top, and you put the USB in your computer, and it just like, you can just move the videos over, and then you take out the SD card and put it back in your camera. And there you go. That's all this thing literally does. That's why I have it. That's why the reason my dad got this, I think, in the kit is because there was no other way for me to like move my videos over to my computer other than using this thing right here. So I'm glad I got this. Yay! And then we just pop it right back in there, and then you close this, and then there you go. Okay, so that's what this thing is. That's literally all it is a USB that moves over my videos from the SD card on my camera to my computer. So yeah. And then we got the glasses, of course, that we've already been over, that are awesome. I love them. If you're wondering where I got them at Hot Topic, and they're awesome. And my mom also got a pair too. I bought her the pair because she didn't have any money, so we used my money to get her some. Contraption. If you wonder what this contraption is, then here I'll show you. Now what this contraption here does, it is a tripod. But the little top of this thing comes off. Whatever this thing is, you see it? Yeah. Anyway, it twists right off there. And then it is a tripod. You can put your little camera on here. And the difference between this tripod and the other one, and why it's so little and all that, is because this tripod, it flexes, like it bends and stuff. So it's good for like vlogging or putting the camera on top of here and then pointing it at yourself. So like here, look at the leg, it just like bends all the way back. So yeah, that's what this thing is for. And you can also like fold it up like this and bend it like that, and then you just like put your camera on top of it and you hold it and you point it at yourself, and there you go. So that's what this thing is. This is all that is a little tiny tripod. I think it's called a flex pod or something like that. I know I saw one called that, but I don't know if this one's the same kind. Moving on to the crappy microphone, which isn't really crappy, it's just crappy for me because I can't use it. But yeah, let's get it out of here because it's not actually packed up or anything like that. It's kept in the box because I can't use it. So, it is called a Rode microphone. I think it is the Video Mic Go microphone. It's not just, you know, Rode, it's like Video Mic Go, is what it says up here. So, anyway, this little thing comes off here as well. It doesn't just, it's not just that. All this is, I think it's what's called a windscreen is what this thing is. So it comes out like, there's the real microphone. This thing, this big line is the microphone. Then you just put this on here. like that. I think it's also called a shotgun mic, is what this one's called. That's why it's pointed like this. It's for video cameras and stuff like that, so you can aim it like that towards your face and be like, so, how was your day today? So, the reason I can't use this mic is because it's not compatible with my camera. The plug size, this thing right here, I can't remember what it's called, but the size of it doesn't fit, like it's not the right fit for my camera. I need to find a better microphone for my camera, but otherwise this would be a really good microphone depending on if you had the right, if it was the right size for your camera. Then it might be a good microphone, because I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, just not good reviews about certain stuff. Like the audio, sometimes like it does like a jittery thing where it messes up when it's around other devices. There's a lot of things wrong with the microphone, but the things that are good with it are like pro status. But the things that are wrong with it overpower the good things that are, you know, the things that are good about it. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting a new microphone probably, but until then, that's just gonna be there. So, also, this isn't something I got for my birthday, I just haven't never showed it off on camera yet. This is my new cup! And if you're wondering what I mean by new cup, I used to have another cup that was green and clear and stuff, and I used to drink my juice out of that. But you probably have seen it in some videos before where I have face cam or something where it's in the background. But anyway, this cup is 10 times better than that. As you can see, it says Powerade on it. And it also says it up here. At the top, it says Powerade. And the reason it's so awesome is, for one, it has like a grip on the side for your fingers. And then you just press the button, and then it's just magical from there. Then, of course, you drink out of it like a normal person would. But the best thing about this cup, the two good things about this cup, the reason you should consider getting a cup like this is, one, you press the button, it just appears. And you can also just move it up and side down and crap like that, and it won't spill. And here's the kicker: when you press the button, yes, I dropped it. When you press the button, it doesn't spill. When you do this, it doesn't spill. So, but the thing I might want to warn you about if you get this kind of cup, if you're doing this and you squeeze it, it will shoot out whatever's inside it. I found that out because me and my mom were sitting on the couch and I kept like pointing it at her, like threatening her with it like this, going, oh, I'm gonna do it. But like we both know that it doesn't come out of there if you do that. But then I accidentally squeezed it all over her face. And then she was talking about how sticky it was. I'm like, it's not that sticky. And then she came towards me with it and squirted me in the face with it. So I will warn you with this cup, if you point it at someone's face and you squeeze, it will come out of there. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's got liquid in it. I don't know if you can see. So like if I turn it upside down, you can see the liquid in there just sitting there. So the reason it looks orange is because what I drink is called, it's just water, but it has like Splenda or Stevia or something, whatever it's called, in it. And it also has this flavoring, the crush flavoring in it. So that's why it's orange. That's my cup that I didn't never show anybody. Also, two other things I got for my birthday is this bracelet, which has a cross on it, which says stuff on it, but I can barely read what it says. And then this cross, which is also the same thing as the other one, but black. So it's like black bracelet, brown bracelet. So yeah, I might have to switch to my other camera now because this one is dying. So you're about to see the awesome footage that the other camera records in. So let's and go. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I know the camera does not look like it's that much better than the other one, but it is like a million times better than the other one. Because, well, for one, mine doesn't have a microphone input for me to put a microphone even in it at all. And two, this one has much better quality. I don't know if you can tell, but it does. It's like focusing on Rocky's face right now. It's got like a little square that follows stuff, so it's like following his face. So, I'm going to be using this camera for the rest of this video. The audio does sound, I think, weirder on this camera than my other one. It's going to be taking some getting used to, but I'm going to get a new microphone for it soon anyway, so. Okay, so we're going to go over the two quickest things I can go over before I go over the big thing that I want to go over. So, mouse pad. We have a mouse pad, people. I don't know if you can hear my chair squeaking, but it's very annoying. This is my mouse pad. It is like a wolf howling in the moon, and everything's blue behind it, and it's awesome looking. If you want to know, it looks awesome. I got it on Amazon. You can probably find it if you just look up wolf mouse pad. It'll probably be up there somewhere. Anyway, this is my mouse pad, and it's awesome. That's pretty much it. So, go forward. Okay, go. There you go. Just. There you go. The next thing we're going to go over is my keyboard. And I know what you're thinking probably already. It's like, oh, look, My Little Pony in the background. Yeah, just ignore that, it's fine. Okay, so, as you can see, the keyboard lights up in a color that is blue. Right now, anyway. But, if I press this little button right here in the middle, up here, it all changes colors. So watch the magic happen. You can't really tell in the video, but it got a darker blue. Press it again. Now I think it's pink, yeah. Red, yellow, or is it orange? I couldn't tell. Green, and then that's, I think, just off. Pretty sure that's just off. And then you press this, and then they all change colors. Would you look at that? They're all multiple colored. But you can't really tell. The lighting on my camera kinda, it's hard to tell what everything is colored. But there's a picture on my Instagram, I believe, of the keyboard and how awesome it is. Yeah, that's the blue I keep it on because it matches my mouse pad and my background on my computer. So, and it also matches the next thing we're about to go over. Can you sense the transitions? Do you hear the transitions in my voice? It also matches this little squishy. I called him Squishy. If you didn't miss the video where I like got all this stuff, I named him Squishy in the video. So that makes it sound all, I don't know, it makes it sound better, I guess, if you want to call it that. So that's what this thing does, and if you squish it, it goes squish, squish. Okay. Anyway, I said they're all day just squishing it. Okay. So then I put this little Knox audio thing in front of it, and it sounds awesome, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, everything over here is pretty much blue though, and I love it because look, mouse pad's blue, keyboard's blue, speakers are blue, and then the little windscreen is blue. So yeah, and I have my headphones set to blue. Yeah, they changed colors, by the way, just like my keyboard. So that's awesome. Yeah. The next thing we're going to go over is the big thing that is important to me that I love dearly right now. My new phone. We're going to go over the G6 because it was the main thing I was anticipating and wanting for my birthday that my mom knew I wanted the most and was also torturing me with it. This and the video camera were the main things that I wanted. So, and the keyboard, because I love the keyboard. So, it is a G6, if you're wondering what that is, it's an LG G6, Life's Good is what it stands for, and I'm sure you know what LG is. You have to, I guess, at this point. G6, I know what you're thinking already, the song's probably playing in your head. I hear the song every time I talk about my phone because it just comes to my mind. Yeah. So, this little phone, if I wiggle it out of the case, yes, I have had it out of the case for a while now, but just for this video, I hope you know, I struggled to get this thing out of that case to put it in the box so I could do this. Let me get it out of here, because it takes a minute to get it out. You have to, like, stand it up like this, and then let it, like, fall into your hand. Fall into my hand! Oh, goodness. Okay, he just slid right out of there. So, this is the G6, and it is the platinum version, which if you don't know what that means, it just means white, basically. It's like the silver one. They have like black, and then they have platinum. I told my mom I wanted black, but my dad, she forgot to tell my dad that I wanted black, so they got me platinum. So I'm okay with it though, because I have a white Samsung tablet, and I love the white color, so. But the reason I wanted black is because it's, you know, it's black. Who doesn't like black? So I put the case back on this bad boy. Also, my lock screen. I'm in love with it, so and I just double tap the screen and it goes off again. I double tap it, it comes on again. It's awesome. I could do this all day. Now we wait 2 years. I'm gonna get it back into the case again. Actually, it's easier to get it in the case than it is to get it out of my case. How did I struggle to get this thing out of the case when it's just so easy to put it back in? So, the LG G6. Is it a good phone or is it not? Is it better than any other phone I've had? I'm gonna answer all these questions right now. So, I've had, I think, 2 phones before this one. And I've had a tablet. I've had like several tablets actually. So I had an Android tablet, which is the first videos I ever recorded on. And it sucked. The audio and visual was awful. I got that tablet when I got Rocky, so that was like 5 years ago. Yeah, but that tablet broke, and then I took my brother's tablet, which was the same kind of tablet. It was just his tablet, and I took it, and then I broke that too. So yeah. And then I got a little tiny phone that was a ZTE, I believe. And it was tiny, and I recorded Happy Billion Friends on that for the first time. Me and Kaylee came up with Happy Billion Friends together, if you didn't know, and that's the phone I recorded them on. Or she was the camera woman, I was the person being all, you know, Billy getting hit with stuff, all that. So, she was the camera woman, she was using that phone to record me. So, I had that phone, it was my mom's old phone, she gave me her ZTE while she got herself a Samsung. I think S3, I believe is what it was. And then she ended up getting a new phone, which was an LG. I can't remember what her old one was, but she called it Goldie because it was a gold version or whatever. She got an LG, and she gave me her Samsung, the S3, which is purple, and she gave me the Samsung one. And then I had that forever, and then the charger of it broke. so I couldn't use it anymore. But then I just started using my tablet, which I still have. Let me get it. Then, around the time I was recording videos on YouTube, I used this tablet to record them. It's a Samsung tablet. I don't know what kind of tablet it is. Like an S whatever, I don't know what it is. But it's a tablet, and it's white, and it's very dirty on the back because I use it and sit it on my desk all the time and crap, and it gets stuff stuck to it. So anyway, I love Samsung. Samsung's probably my favorite type of like device thing. I love Samsungs. I am not an iPhone person. I will only ever use LG or Samsung, but I will always love Samsung more than LG. But the G6 is a pretty good phone for someone who's always loved Samsung and never wanted any other phone in her life. Hello.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken.
And it's very good.
Oh! That was Bailey. I'm gonna keep that in here. I hope he knows that. It's Bailey's birthday today. That's why everybody's eating chicken and making cake and all that. Tablet. Awesome. Loved it. The camera kind of sucks on it now because I've had it for a long time, and the camera, when it updated, it did like a factory update thing. And after it updated, the camera just stopped being awesome. And that's when I recorded my first video on YouTube, as you can go back and watch, probably. Compared to the camera I have now, and then the camera I used to have on this tablet, I've come a long way. But, camera-wise, the best camera I've ever had is this LG. Because the tablet, it was a good, you know, camera in its time, but when it updated, it wasn't the best. And the phone I had, the S3 that my mom gave me, the purple one, it was a pretty good camera too. It had an awesome camera. But this phone, that's the main thing everybody talks about with this phone is how awesome the camera is. I'm going to take a picture with it and put it on the screen, I guess, and then show you what I mean. Okay, I took 2 pictures. I will move them onto the screen now if I can, but if I can't, I might just show them on the screen now as well. This is the camera on this thing. It is amazing. It captures really good videos and pictures and stuff. So, look at that. I'll put them on the screen now if I can, and you can see the amazingness of this camera. It is the best, probably, ever phone I've ever had with a camera anyway, like camera-wise. The best phone I ever had, the best device I've ever had was probably my tablet. It's lasted me the longest. Out of all my like phones and tablets that I've had, it's lasted the longest, but the best device I own, like computer, PlayStation-wise, all that, the best device I own is probably my laptop, because it's lasted, I want to say 6-7 years. It's a really old laptop. It's been through a lot of crap, but it's the best, like, device I have, compared to my computer and my TV and all that. It's the best device. But the best, like, phone tablet has to either be my tablet here or the S3 that I had. Best phone I've ever had is probably the S3, and the best tablet is probably this one. But the reason they are the best is not because they have the best camera or all that. They were just the best because they lasted a long time. But I think the S3 isn't really my favorite phone anymore. I think my favorite phone now is this one. And the tablet is still my favorite because the tablet, the charger has some issues, but now, if you can see, the charger looks weird. It's because it's a magnet charger. So all I gotta do is put the charger up against that and it like sticks to it. Out of all my devices that I've ever had, it's awesome. It's lasted me years now. I think like 3 years, I want to say. The best phone I've ever had is probably this one. The G6, probably the best phone I've ever had. The LG G6, probably the best one. The way the camera is, and look at my case, man. Like, look at this. The reason it's the best phone to me is, one, you can just hold it in one hand and scroll. Like this. Let me just text my friends today, see how they're... Oh, sorry. Go back off, please. They just text my friends and all that, yeah. And it also, you know, has the best videos and camera and all that. It's got a lot of space on it as well, which I also like. So yeah, that's the stuff I got for my birthday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's taken me a minute to make it because everybody's been interrupting me and I've been like sneezing and coughing like my head off. So yeah, sorry, it's, you know, been a minute since I made a video, but that's because I've been sick. It'll probably be a little while longer before I get back into the video making process, but it's because I'm still like stuffy nose, you know, phlegm, all that. But once I feel enough, you know, up to making videos, I will. I'm never going to be done making videos, and not after all the work I put into it and how much I love making videos. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. I'm Wild. Woo! 6 and I'm going to see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.
No one can stop me when I kiss that feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. You make it easier to sing.